Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid as always. Sophia and Irene's birthday, doubling up on the double up birthdays. What a wonderful time of year. Speaking of wonderful times of the year, as you are watching this, well, I mean, for all I know, you're watching this in 2045, but wouldn't that be a trip? But the day this comes out, I will just be getting into Pittsburgh, as this releases, to go to that wedding. I am equal parts excited and, worried about it for no reason. I'm not the one getting married. I don't know why I'm worried. I'm not worried about the public speaking aspect. That's never been a problem for me. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm coming off of this sickness and, I feel under the weather. And, quite honestly, this is my first, big event like this, where I'm not going to be drinking. And, I don't know. I've got a little bit of anxiety about it. And that is a weird thing for me to experience. I do not have issues with public events, public speaking, things. I mean, I get anxiety about going to things fairly often, so that I guess that's not really new. But most of the time, once I'm at a place, I calm down. But I wonder how this is gonna go. I equate weddings with getting drunk. I mean, let's be honest. I think most people equate weddings with a bit of partying, you know. So this is gonna be different for me. I look forward to it, and it is going to be enjoyable. I also, quite honestly, I have no idea of the guest list. Not which. Why would I? Also, the whoops. We're out at hay again. Why would I know the guest list? That's not important. Also, the groom watches these, so hi Nick. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna know anyone except the groom and the person I'm doing the poem with. So, I don't know. But it'll be fun either way. And honestly, the more important part is tonight, if you're watching this the day it comes out, I'm gonna be headed over to get some police station pizza. And I would literally make the trip to Pittsburgh just for that. I'm very excited. I know it's not in Pittsburgh. It's in a suburb, but close enough, man. Whatever. So yeah, a lot going on. Oh, and you know what? This is completely, I would say completely unrelated, but it leads to the fact that I barely slept last night. Medical Real Talk. It's a new segment on Stardew Daily here. Do any of you have restless leg syndrome? Because I need some help. I've always been really, I'm a very nervous person, and I don't mean that in an anxiety way. I mean my body is always twitching. I'm always moving, as I'm doing this right now. My legs are just twitchy. Ooh, you know what? I want to try something. I saw this thing you could do. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Is it right? Nope, not there. Nope. 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 Somewhere around here, there's going to be more clay. Well, clearly I don't know how to do it. I don't know. It's some weird speedrunner thing. Okay. But yes, I've always been kind of a shaky, I'm always moving my legs, drumming on things kind of person. But here recently, I have had really distinct issues with when I go to lay down at night. My legs, sometimes my hands, my feet, they are painfully nervous. I went to lay. Which, by the way, I'll get into that. I went to lay down last night, and I don't know. It was painful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good here. It was, it was painful. I had to get up, walk around. You know, I don't know. So if any of you guys know what to do, what are some ways to deal with that? If you have any suggestions whatsoever, I would love to hear them. You know, I was Googling it and I couldn't find much out. So I don't know. I know that's an odd question and really a break from what we normally do, but hey, you know what? I need some help. But what I was going to say on that topic is I was supposed to stream baking my snickerdoodles last night. And by the time I got home and then got things set up, we had my partner's brother is coming over to watch our dogs for the weekend. And so, you know, he came over and after I was done streaming, or after I would have been done streaming, I had to record today's video. I ended up not even getting to that. It was like 1 o'clock before I could even get to bed. So I apologize to anyone that was looking forward to doing that. And I really think that would be, I think that would be super fun, specifically to do another, sorry about that. I think it would be super fun to do a baking stream like that. So maybe I'll make some cookies my next long weekend off. So in 2 weeks, I think we're going to try to do that. Which I think that's when that'll be, right? Yeah, so we'll try. I think that would be really fun. I really was upset that I didn't get to do it last night. The cards just did not work out. I had so much to do, and the setup and, you know, this, that, and the other thing of doing a stream, although I enjoy doing it, I really enjoy doing it, in fact, it does add, a fair amount of, just, for lack of a better way to put it, it's a lot of extra headache. There's a lot that goes into it. I know it doesn't look like it, especially if you've seen any of my streams. I know it doesn't look like I put much effort into it, but since I don't really know what I'm doing, it really does actually require quite a bit of effort on my part. Because, you know, I'm an amateur moron. Well, I'm a professional moron. I'm an amateur streamer. Yeah, so, point being is I had to sort of just abandon that last night, and we didn't get to stream at all. My intent, once I decided I was not going to stream, was, okay, so we're not going to stream. I'm going to go ahead and get these cookies made, get everything done, and then maybe I'll have some time to stream, you know, some kind of game afterwards or something, and that didn't end up happening either. It was just a nightmare of a night. Oh, speaking of nightmares, though, here, let's hurry up and get to Clint's. I don't know why Clint's is a nightmare. That was just a terrible segue. That was actually unrelated to anything. Oh, speaking of Clint, I'm gonna take a drink of this coffee. Clint strikes me as a coffee man. Harumph. We have some frustration. Ah, hello there. Hello, Chimney. I didn't know we had a sentient chimney. Oh, it's Clint. Excuse me. I'm finishing up an iridium-infused sword for a monster hunter from Castle Village. You might have heard of him. He goes by the name Scyther. Oh, really? I love that Pokemon. Castle Village is home to the best monster slayers and artisans in the world. Well, if Marlin would take me... It's not much, but it's honest work. Right now, I'm not getting any orders from the Adventurers Guild here in Stardew Valley. When there were more members, there was a steady demand for new weapons. The guild used to be a... oh my god, let's try that again. The guild used to be a lot bigger, but they've lost some good people over the years. I've seen the graveyard. Summit has gotten crowded, I know. It is a beautiful sentiment, though. Like, I do like that up there. Sorry, Sid, I didn't mean to bring that up, especially with you being a guild member and all. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's the facts that matter. What should I say? We all accepted the risk when we joined. I didn't know any of them. I visited the graves and paid my respect. I feel like that's the nice thing to say. Clint is, I don't know, he's a soft fella. And I don't mean that in any disparaging way. I feel like he would he would take kindly to knowing we visited the graves, especially since he seems to know them better, rather than we accepted the risks, although I do agree with that, but we'll go with this. I've hiked up there myself. Some of those adventures had quite the kill count on their tombstones. They were fine people. Sid, you've made excellent strides in protecting the valley from monsters, while also building up an impressive farm. I envy that. I'm not brave enough to fight monsters, but I do what I can to ensure the safety of those who do. That's why I pride myself on my smithing work. I know I'm a bit awkward sometimes, Sid, but thanks for stopping by. I need to get back to finishing this sword. I'll see you next time you drop by, or maybe at the saloon. I really like Clint, I have to say. I don't know, he's just... as far as I know, I have never gotten super far through Clint's, heart events or anything, which I know, obviously, that one was that's an SVE event. Or at least I believe so. The mention of Castle Village leads me to believe that is an SVE event. But I've not gotten super far through his vanilla events. But I don't know, he's a nice guy, he doesn't have any, issues with it, it's not like Pierre, who, there you go, Clint, who is just a horrible capitalist. It's not like, the mayor who, Lewis has some relationship issues, which, hey, don't we all? But his stem from a seeming need or want to hide Marnie from view. I don't know, it's very strange. Point being is there's some people with some issues in this town, and we got an ancient seed out of that. Nice. Clint seemed to be that he's shy, and well, that's not really an issue. That's just a personality trait, baby. All right. This community upgrade, I wanted to check on it. Okay, 500G. Okay, getting closer. And I also wanted to, real quick, is it this? No. I think it's all the way, is it all the way at the bottom? It is not. Hold on, Sid. There, the furniture catalog. So we could afford that. But I said I would buy... That's okay, we'll do the right thing. We'll buy Pam's house before we buy our catalog. And I only say that because, quite honestly, I hate to be... I hate to we gotta upgrade her house. Maybe she likes living in her trailer. You know what I mean? She, it reminds me of every time I told people I lived in a van. They'd say, oh, down by the river. Yeah, I get the joke. I've seen the SNL skit. It's great. But when it's used derogatorily, I'm like, I've never understood. I've said this before, but I never understood that. Like, who doesn't want to live by, a river or by a lake or things like that? I mean, people pay extra for that. Like, if you're buying a house, that's a lot of extra money, man. But it, in the case of Pam, I mean, she's right there on the water. She has her own place. Assumedly, she owns it outright. That's gotta be pretty nice. Hi, Kenneth. Sorry, I don't have time to chat. That's fine. Here, you can have some corn. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I just like Pam, and I think I'd rather give something back to the community before we go completely hog wild on decorating our own home. Because I think I also, after we get that, I do believe it is time to look into a shed. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Mr. Krabs. I think it's shed time. Hi, Honk. What are you doing, girl? There we go. So, anyway, back to, I don't know, whatever the hell I was talking about. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh this weekend, and my intention is to record from the hotel room. I mean, maybe stream. I've given that thought for sure. But since I really don't even know what the quality of internet is going to be, I can't necessarily stick to that. But yeah, I'm going to be recording tomorrow's video, Saturday's video, I'll be recording that in the hotel room. Hold on, can this not... Oh, do we have to put this... Now hold up, you. An ancient seed. Oh, it's an artifact. I see. I didn't know that. Well, here's all of our ancient fruits. Wonderful. And you know, we're not gonna need this insane amount of star fruit forever. So let's go ahead and make a couple extra seeds. Why not? That was the longest 20 minutes ever. There we go. We'll just get this done and then we'll head back out. Okay, so we got the frying pan done. As I said, I'd like to get the shed soon, but we are going to focus on getting Pam's house built first, which means we need to chop-ski a lot of wood. I don't know why I said chop-ski. Like, is that like Noam Chomsky? Okay, anyway. Whatever the hell I am talking about, let's go back inside. Aha! I was hoping this was going to be up soon. There we go. Okay, let me sort out a few things, and then we're going to go ahead and chop some wood. Alright, now that those things are cleared up a bit, let's head outside, do a little chopping. So, as I said, I want to get this statue garden sort of set up. But again, I'm not 100% sold on what to do. I may extend it out this way behind the house. I'm just not sure. I also thought about, and I think we're going to do it right now, I thought about clear cutting this. And I believe we're going to go ahead and do it. Because I think it could be cool to actually put the statue garden right here. You know what I mean? My other thought was perhaps putting the shed up here. So, I'm of two minds right now. And those are, put the shed here and sort of make this a production area. I would put the shed up here, relocate our... I thought about seeing if we could put 2 sheds. I'm not exactly sure the size of the footprint, but essentially pack this area with a couple of sheds. And this would turn into... We'd turn one into a... well, different workshops of different types. Gonna be a quick cut there. I started coughing. I made it through this whole episode until now, and now I'm very lightheaded. But yes, so... Like I said, turn this... I don't know exactly what type of workshops. I'm thinking one to make a brewery. AKA, you know, put in, like, casks and things like this. And then another one to perhaps move our foraging equipment into. I think it would be fun to sort of make a crafting hub. So put, perhaps our oil maker, maybe a few oil makers, our blacksmithing area, just, you know, move the casks, you know what I mean, the aging, not the aging, the winemaking and pickling stations, you know, so like have one production and one like manufacturing, so to speak. So, I'm not sure, but yeah, if you think it would be cool to have a manufacturing area, let me know if there's any particular one that you think would be interesting. We could maybe slot a windmill in somewhere, because it was mentioned to me in a comment about how we could use some of that corn to make regular oil, and I believe sugar is made from a windmill, right? So there are just some other production things that I have never messed with that I think could be kind of fun to look into, especially as a little bit of research for my Scumbag Joja run, which has been put on hold right now just because, well, actually, I didn't even tell anyone this. I said it in the Discord, but I accidentally deleted the episode, the first one, and I feel bad about it. I really do. But I mean, these things happen. I was, you know, I've been very sick. All right, we don't need to check the weather. I've been very sick, and good night, puppies. Oh, I didn't do any of the birthdays. Oh, no. See, I got so caught up, and it would have been nice. Well, we're maxed out with Sophia anyway, so I guess it's not a big deal. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah, I was so sick, and my brain was all messed up, and I was trying to clear out some space and get rid of, you know, backlog of raw video, because raw video is very large file sizes. And I accidentally deleted that because it looked the same as other old episodes, and so I messed up. So we're gonna have to restart it. It's no big deal. I hope to get that restarted either this Sunday or next Sunday at the very latest. But yeah, so any production that we can get into on here only helps inform what I'm going to do in that, because we are going to turn into money-hungry capitalist pigs, and I couldn't be more excited. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out on this wonderfully rambly day where we ignored 2 people's birthdays. I'm sorry. But until tomorrow, be good to each other. I'm gonna go eat some pizza. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.